Hi, class. I hope you're all doing well today. As promised, here is my video lesson just to walk you through what you need to do between today and tomorrow. As you know, I am away traveling to see my sister and my niece. And so I've set everything up for you over the next few days. Your goal should be to work through it, work really hard, and get this all done. It is due by the end of the period tomorrow. And you have 2 work periods, so there should be plenty of time. And then, of course, you won't have anything to worry about over the March break. Okay, so here's what we need to do. The first step is you're going to learn how to write an effective survey. So here's a slide deck available to you. I ask that you create a Google document and fill and just go in and take notes on the slide deck as if you were taking notes in lesson. Okay, they're very detailed notes in there. But just so that I know you're doing what you need to do and you're getting the information you need in order to write an effective market research survey, there's actually really important steps that you need to follow. It's not like just writing any regular survey. And I'm going to be looking for that criteria in your assignment. So in order to learn that, you need to go through the slide deck. In the slide deck on the final slide, there is an amazing video as well that is included. I do recommend that you watch that video because, again, it's just a great tool. It'll teach you how to do an effective Google form and just teaching you different strategies as to how to use that. So, again, the video is right here on slide 15. After you go through that slide deck, you're going to be watching this video. Again, you just click that, open it up, and the video is available to you. It's about 9 minutes long. Again, it takes you through how to write an effective market research survey. Really important that you review this video, and I ask that you take notes on the video as well, okay? So you're going to create a Google document, take notes on the slide deck, take notes on the video. Really easy, straightforward, but again, just process marks to make sure that you're doing what you need to do and that you have the information that you need. When you're done that, you can start to work on the assignment, okay? So this is the assignment. It's been posted in Dropbox as well. I'm just going to walk you through it. Again, the first step is to take notes. I've included the slide deck here and the video here in a Google document. Step 2, you're going to select a market research problem. So you're going to identify a problem that you feel needs to be fixed in some way. Okay? This can be anything, any kind of problem that needs addressing that you need to do some more research on. Okay? So this could be a societal issue. So a school issue. Where should students eat lunch throughout the pandemic? Obviously, it's less than ideal circumstances right now. It could be a community problem. So, different things that the community might need, Milton specific or different in a different community. Or it could be a problem with a company, a product, service, celebrity brand, what have you. So again, just looking at different examples, it can be really anything. Okay. So again, making sure that your problem and your research objective is unique. Once you have your identified problem, you're going to create a survey. And you're going to do this using Google Form. You have to use a Google Form. That's why it's important to watch those videos because it will show you how to do that. Okay. The first thing you're going to do is to determine your research objective. So the research objective is trying to outline what is it that you're actually trying to learn from this survey, right? You can't really write a good survey if you don't know what it is you're trying to research. So an example could be, what do you want to know about your target market? If you're looking at, different products, so maybe people's preference for organic versus non-organic apples, right? So what do you want to know about your target market? Why would they prefer organic apples, etc.? What do you want to learn about your product to ensure that it sells? Maybe you can look at, something that's selling more in the pandemic and why, and whether or not it's going to continue. People are still going to continue to purchase those products or that use that company after the pandemic, etc. Or it could be, modifications related. So should there be some changes to the current product? Okay, it could be anything, but it really comes down to the problem that you choose. Okay. When you create the Google form, I want you to write a short paragraph explaining to the survey taker what the purpose of the survey is. So if you imagine you've been given a survey and you open it up and there's nothing there, you just have a survey. You don't understand the context as to why you're writing the survey. So based on the problem that you've identified and the research objective that you're trying to solve, you're going to create a survey. And right here in the form description, you'll see in Google Form, it explains this in the videos as well. You're going to include a few sentences about the survey. So here's an example, right? There's an example there for you. All right. Once you've created the name of the survey, you've identified the opening paragraph to introduce the survey taker to what the purpose of the survey is, you're going to create the survey. And just like you've seen in the slide deck and the video, they need to have certain types of questions. Okay, so for this project, you are required a minimum of 8 questions, a maximum of 10. The questions need to be very nuanced, very specific to your research objective. So if it doesn't matter what age the person is taking the survey, then don't include a question about age. If it does, then do include a question about age. Okay, so it has to be, again, 8 different questions, and you have to include within that a brief description of your product, 2 demographic questions, 2 rating questions, 1 open-ended question. So an example would be some sort of suggestion for improvement, and then 1 multiple choice question. So again, a listing type of question, and the rest are really up to you. Okay. So in this, you want to be sure that the questions tie back to your research objective. That's what I'm really going to be looking for. Why are they asking this question? Does it really answer what they're trying to research, or is it just there as filler? Okay. And then make sure that you include your research objective as well. Okay. So in order to do that, right here, you're going to fill in this document. So it's all in one place. Okay. You're going to go through. You're going to put your name in here. You're going to fill in the research objective here. And then once the survey's done, you're going to copy and paste your survey link here as well. All right. If you have any other additional information you'd like to share with me about this particular assignment, then you can include that here. And here's a checklist of everything that you need to complete. Okay. So with that being said, this is your assignment. You've got to do the note taking. So you've got a Google document where you have the notes. You're taking notes on the slide deck as well as the video, submitting that. And then you're going to submit this document, right? And this document includes the completed survey. And then, of course, outlines also your research objective in there as well. Okay. So again, pretty straightforward, but there are a lot of little details. And in order to write the survey, you obviously want to make sure that you watch the video. And I think that will really help clarify what you're doing. Okay. So like I said, you got a work period today and tomorrow. It's due at the end of the period tomorrow. And ultimately, I hope you all have a phenomenal March break. I'm looking forward to seeing you when you return. But in the meantime, I just hope you have the best time. Relax, unwind, detach from your technology, and I'll see you when we're back.